fantastic. Wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey Matto, I tried to tell you about the new gearlock glitch that I discovered, but I didn't want to spam your chat just because you didn't see the messages.
If I walk in here and there are no glitches, I will be quite mad.
That's why I made this video for you to watch whenever you have some spare time. I want to show you a glitch that I discovered, and trust me when I say, you really gonna love this. This will speed up your 100% GTA Online progress and turn the most painful drives into the fastest part you ever witnessed. You think heavy vehicles are slow by design? They are too heavy to be fast? The physics engine has been lying to you for 12 years. Last month I revealed a glitch that turns heavy trucks into sports cars. Many of you couldn't reproduce it, people ridiculed it, people said it's a mod or outright didn't believe this glitch to be true. Today I'm going to prove you wrong. The problem isn't the game, the problem is your finger and the hidden Deadzone inside your controller. To explain this, I 3D printed this custom trigger with black and white stripes. These stripes act like a ruler so you can see exactly how far I'm pressing. We need to understand one crucial thing. Mechanical 100% does not equal digital 100%. Watch closely. I am pressing the gas, I'm deep into the pull. Right here, where the trigger is still under the last 3 white stripes, the game receives about 95 to 98% signal. But look at the physical gap remaining, there is still space left. This tiny last space, that's the danger zone. As soon as you hit the dead zone and cover it, the game registers 100% input. And the moment the game sees 100%, the heavy vehicle logic kicks in, shifts into second gear and caps your speed. You're all going too slow because you're pressing the button too hard. For the 43 specific vehicles I tested, the transmission logic is completely broken. It turns out you don't even need to be perfectly at 90%. As long as you are anywhere between barely accelerating and 99.9%, the truck will never shift into second gear. This means you don't need sniper precision to keep it in first gear. However, to get the rocket speed, you still want maximum power. So the goal remains, push it as far as you can to get the speed, but do not touch 100% to keep the gear. Let's look at the raw data with the fire truck race going uphill. The finish line is going to be next to the prison where the road texture changes. On the left, using the glitch, I hit 90 miles per hour in just 10 seconds. On the right, normal driving is 75 miles per hour. The gap gets huge as we reach 100 miles per hour. With the glitch, I smash through 100 miles per hour in just 14 seconds, still climbing uphill. Without it, it's a painful 40-second struggle, waiting for the highway to finally level out. That is nearly a 3 times faster acceleration on a slope. On the straight part and even the downhill part, the fire truck without a glitch will never be able to catch up to the speed that I get using the glitch. I reached the finish line 8 seconds faster just by not pressing the acceleration fully down. Now to the ultimate torture test. We are going to use the scrap truck on the steep Mount Chiliad hiking trail. I am showing this as an uncut segment to prove I don't switch controllers or reload with mods. I'm going to use my stock Xbox 360 wireless controller. Starting without the glitch. A good start. And it's hopeless. I stall out after 11 seconds, barely making it up the mountain. Let's roll back and try again with the run-up. Watch out for the cow, and that should be a long enough run-up. And even with the run-up, I only make it 16 seconds up the hill before I stall out again. Now let's reload and try it again using the glitch. Starting from a standstill, I climb effortless. I pass the old record easily. I even hit a rock and get a 1.6 second of airtime. Normally this kind of jump would reset the gear and kill the run, but because I'm holding below 100%, the glitch holds. Even after a second jump where I almost ride down the hill, the glitch keeps the scrap truck steady and climbing at a fast pace. After 41 seconds of climbing a steep path over huge rocks, no problems. I keep climbing for a massive 80 seconds before the mountain finally wins. This glitch is universal. It works on every platform, from the original PS3 disc release to the latest consoles with all the updates and both legacy and enhanced PC versions. It works on stock vehicles in story mode and it works on fully upgraded vehicles in GTA Online. In fact, the extra horsepower from upgrades makes the glitch even more powerful. Most importantly, it overrides mission scripting. In missions like Pac-Man, the game tries to force a speed limit on you. The glitch ignores that code partially. If the game says try 50 for example, the glitch says no, I don't want to go slow. Once you master the 99% hold, the results are undeniable. Acceleration in both uphill and downhill conditions is faster than with standard 100% gas. You aren't just preventing a shift, you are maintaining peak torque where the engine usually cuts power. And the best part, this glitch stacks with other glitches. It works with brake boosting, curb boosting and wiggling. And if you are playing as Franklin, his special ability. When you stack the 99% throttle with Franklin's ability, the torque multiplies, turning the truck into a physics breaking missile. And if you still doubt that GTA's analog input logic is completely broken, look at this. What happens if you press the gas just a little bit? I am pressing the accelerator, but instead of moving forward, the engine essentially disconnects. It acts like neutral gear. I am applying gas, yet I'm still rolling backwards down the hill. This proves that the engine handles partial inputs in a very strange ways. At 25% it disengages the transmission. At 99% it uncaps the first gear. At 100% it limits you. For those on PC using Steam, we can make this much easier. We can't fully automate it, but we can change the sensitivity curve. Go into the controller settings, go to the trigger settings and set the curve to custom and pull the slider all the way down to 25%. This changes how the game reads your pull. Effectively, it forces the game to squeeze most of the input to the beginning and leaving the rest of your input over for a bigger input area for high percentages. This makes the safety zone where the glitch works at the end of your trigger pull physically larger and much easier to hit without accidentally maxing out. It's not fully automatic, you still have to avoid hitting the dead zone, but the sweet spot is now massive and incredibly easy to hit consistently. So to summarize, don't trust your controller's mechanical stop, it's lying to you. You don't need to be precise to stop the shifting, anything below 100% works. It works on any version, any platform and with any upgrades. I 3D printed this trigger to prove the science, but you don't need a 3D printer to make it work. You can use a controller as is. If you are crafty and handy, I'm sure you can rig something up with a small piece of tape or cardboard and put that under the trigger to physically stop it from hitting 100%. That's gonna be like a 10-cent solution to $1 million glitch. Go test it before Rockstar patches out this mistake. And Matto, if you need help with your GTA Online speedrun and need a fast driver, just let me know, I'm your guy. Thanks for watching and I see you in the fast lane.